What happened with Gilbert Arenas, no one's shocked about. No one said, I can't believe Gilbert Arenas involved with an illegal gambling scheme, and he was using a home that he was. I would have never thought Gilbert Arenas would be involved in something that stupid. Not Gilbert Arenas, who is most famous for signing some huge NBA contract and then getting in a battle with a teammate for the Washington Wizards, I think Javarius Crittenton, where they brought into the locker room and had a showdown. Gilbert Arenas involved with an Israeli crime syndicate? And I'm just sitting here shocked. No, Bob Iger, very good at identifying those people and just keeping it transparent. When I have to look back at my 2 different stints at ESPN, maybe I fit. I checked the box for the clown car because I certainly had a podcast called Real Talk, and it didn't go as far as Gilbert Arenas, but maybe it did. You've sat here and heard me say that, my buddy Club Rick, he'd come on my podcast and give advice on which clubs to hit up in Las Vegas where you might get a little extra in the champagne room. So, again, I'm not talking about things that I don't know. I'm talking about exactly what I do know. That in order to land these spots in Disney, on ESPN, in mainstream media, you have to promote a level of degeneracy and buffoonery that pleases someone like Bob Iger. And I can't distance myself from it, that at one point I was this kind of buffoon where I fit on the clown car. No matter how good of a journalist I was, no matter how moral I was in comparison to everyone else, I fit on the clown car.
So let me just stop this video real fast, because when it comes to Jason Whitlock, he definitely likes to break down different cases. And when it comes to Gilbert Arenas, he was arrested, but he's claiming that he didn't have anything to do with it. He said that the only thing that he did was basically renting the house that they played poker in. So let's get back to the clip.
I didn't realize at that time that, hey, Jason, hey, you do some nice journalistic work, and it's really great. It's powerful. You challenge the authority, but you also play the game. You fit in the degeneracy clown car. Gilbert Arenas would be someone else I would put in that same category as he reverted to factory settings that we saw with the Washington Wizards. He's always been a bit of an idiot. And even with this arrest, he puts out a silly video, and it's a short one, but he puts out a silly video of him getting released. Let's play SOT number 2.
It's me. You better not.
Can't hold me, baby. You can't hold me. Hello.
And he puts that out and says that, hey, this doesn't have, on Twitter, this has nothing to do with me. They don't got SHYTE, I think he said, on me. I just rented a house. I didn't say this in the opening, but I did want to say this. Just, I feel like Gilbert Arenas is, the government is just putting pressure on him. They want him to squeal or snitch.
What's up? Y'all, so appreciate y'all for tapping into my channel. And the clip of the show, y'all, that was Jason Whitlock. And he decided to break down, the Gilbert case, not the Gilbert case, the Gilbert Arenas case. And, Gilbert Arenas, he's the guy that's, the former NBA player, and he now has, podcast. And the, sad thing is that, this dude, he was a great player. Gilbert Arenas, he was first arrested, and then when he was finally able to get someone to pay the bond using his money, probably his wife. He just, he came out dancing, and he said, "I didn't do anything. The only thing I did was I rented the house, where they were playing poker at." So that's definitely self-snitching, because you're not supposed to say that, especially not if you don't have a lawyer present. And, he said that, and he posted this on his IG. So, that was not a good thing to do at all. And at this point, we have to wait and see if, Gilbert Arenas, if he's going to be able to get off this, case. And I think that, unfortunately for himself, he might get, sentence. I'm not sure, but that's what I think. So, let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like this and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.